Everybody warm enough? Warm, safe, dry? It's good to have you all here. Guests, nice to have you with us. Listening Rotarians. I'm going to call on, let's see, Howard Riggers for invocation and pledge.
Good morning. Yep. Happy to be here after almost wiped out on the black ice coming in this morning. Today I have a quote from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, written in his personal journal, never intended to be read by anyone but himself while he was one of the most powerful people in the world. The only thing that isn't worthless, to live this life out truthfully and rightly, and be patient with those who don't. Please stand for President Biden.
Short, sweet, isn't it?
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Of the things we think, say, and do.
Is it truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Oh, David. Just looking for David. Give us the sergeant.
Of course, good morning. We have 45 members in attendance this morning. We have one visiting Rotarian, Hunter Galloway, from Greensboro Club.
Well, let's hear it for Hunter for braving the ice and snow coming out this morning.
Thank you.
I didn't see Rick. Did Rick slip in?
I'm here.
Oh, in the back, and you've moved too. Rick, do you have a report for birthdays and anniversaries?
Man, do I have a report.
Okay, well, we'll have to move to it quick because we have colleges.
Yeah, should we catch you another time?
No, go right ahead.
All right, everybody listen up. I call your name, it'll be over before you know it. All right, yeah, we got to go back a little bit. Howard had a birthday back on the 11th.
I did.
Yeah, okay, that's that was good. And let's see, Mike Conrad. I know I saw him in here.
Yeah, he's here.
There he is, December 7th. Pearl Harbor, Mike Conrad Day, rest of us. Another one on the 7th, Steve Works. All right. And
Yeah,
right here, 14th of December, coming up. And
Tomorrow.
you sure how many it is?
Do I know how many birthdays it is?
Yeah, are you sharing it? Yeah.
Oh, it's 56. Yeah.
All right, there he is, an honest guy. All right, we got some club anniversaries. You got to go back to November 15th. Wayne Abram. You want to saw him come in? There we go. How many years do you have? Two, yes sir, you got them. And Cooper Trotter. Yo! On the 30th of November, you had club anniversary, and how many? Playoff. 12. That's it, 12! Ralph Jones. Ralph here today?
He had 12, I think.
Yeah, you got to see it. And Rusty Hoffman. All right, well, we're going fast because nobody's here today. All right, wedding anniversaries. Ralph Jones again, on 14th, and then, yeah, probably is. All right, let's see, birthday. Oh, we got to go back to Michael Hunt. Michael, there he is. Your bride had a birthday on the 29th of November. Late, hope you remembered it. Attaboy. All right, that was it.
Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
And I want to thank Mike Conrad again for opening up his home for the Christmas party last week. Mike and Marianne. And I think we're going to have about a 3-day Rotary service project to help remove the lights in the spring.
Thank you.
Probably take about 40.
That would be appreciated.
40 people, and then we'll hire 40 more. We'll need that. But you know, if you were not there, we have a very special announcement to make. And I want to recognize Lisa Simpson, who is going to be our president in the year 21-22. So she'll make her our president-elect nominee. Lisa, that's fabulous news, and I can't tell you all how excited I am. pickers. Justin, you want to make a quick
I
announcement?
just want to thank Kelly. He has so graciously offered, it hasn't happened yet, we'll see if it's a repeat next year, for having us over at Grandover to do some picking and we have some libations while we do that.
Golf in the night, golf in a couple of nights.
Right. We'll be there the rest of the week. But yeah, it's next Wednesday at 5:30, so try to be there and we'll get it done. So we'll see y'all next Thursday. Pray for us.
And that is the night before our big Santa breakfast, which will be next week. That will be our very last meeting this year. Okay, now get everyone's attention. That will be our very last meeting of this year. Next week. We'll take 2 weeks off, and then we'll reconvene in January. Matthew, can I call on Matthew?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We have succeeded. We have at least one person in every slot. With that being said, that's still pretty slack. The things we do really help people a lot. And I want you to step back and think, in the fall when we put a roof on the house and had the tarp on it, think about how that building would be today, or Sunday, with all the snow that would have fallen on that blue tarp. So we actually do make differences, and ringing the bell will make a big difference in others' lives. I'll send out the sign-up genius again today, and please consider taking another slot, hanging out with some buddies, and ringing the bell. It's a great time. Thank you.
That'd be great. Thank you, Matthew. Last night I back clean up, and as I was leaving, it was about 8 o'clock. It was dark, you know, when we closed down the bell ringing. But you know what? If you're on the late shift, make sure you drive by Sunset Hills. And here's the man of the hour. So I drove, Jonathan, I drove through your neighborhood last night after ringing the bell. Drove through your neighborhood, and if you have not driven through Sunset Hills yet, treat yourself. Drive through Sunset Hills and just enjoy the experience. And one of the reasons that it is such a success is it is shining a light on hunger, which is one of Jonathan's pet projects. And Jonathan, thank you for spearheading that and shining the light on hunger and food deprivation. And bring a can of food when you go through his neighborhood.
You can't imagine what it feels like to reach down and plug in a plug that's under about 8 inches of snow.
And you see the whole light grid start to blink. Billy Dodd. Yo, Billy. Billy Dodd in the house? Hey, come on up front here. You know, every now and then we are able to migrate somebody from the red badge to the blue badge. This is a special day. Billy, come on up here. Billy satisfied all the requirements to move from the red badge to the blue badge. I will take that in exchange for the blue badge. Congratulations.
Can I have Billy's on?
Sponsor gets the old badge. Mike Allen, can I call on you for the football pool?
Yeah. Well, this is it. This is the last one. The four-way test starts with, is it the truth? So some of you may have been wondering about the Denver versus Atlanta game, and I realized when I was scoring these that Denver didn't play Atlanta. So that was entirely my error, and I assume I looked at, I think it was Baltimore versus Atlanta. I don't know who Denver was playing, but none of you got that one right. So anyway, a very good week. Really kind of tight at the top. We'll start at the bottom. And he was an earlier winner on the top end, and really kind of surprised. But we all have tough weeks. And Tony Villiers, sitting right by him, got a total of 9. So on the top end, a lot of the leaders are not here. Kim Dane, not here. Wow.
She had a holiday party last night.
Well, that's no excuse. And by the way, Lisa gets the award, the cheer award, because she wrote no smiley face this week, but we got the ho ho ho. So you got the holiday cheer in there. Kim was the leader at 16. Chris Neal, not here. He was next in line with 15. Danny Farley,
Not here.
not here. So this is really kind of special because not every week, but most weeks this person says, I am trying to prove that I can win with having absolutely no knowledge. And so for our extraordinary Tony Wumeyer, now but tied with Tony is, although last year he didn't win because he was running the pool, the perennial winner last 2 years ago and several years back, Walt. Tied with 15 as well. And thanks to everybody who gave prizes, and we really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks, Mike. Mike, thank you and Dennis for heading up the football pool this year. I need to throw out one more reminder, one more announcement for next week. We are participating in the Toys for Tots Boy Drive, an attachment. Guy, you can tell me maybe what we call it, with the dress guard. Representatives from the U.S. Marines will be here next week for the Toys for Tots. So if you can bring something for, it's fine to be unwrapped if you'll bring something as we practice the art of giving next week for the Toys for Tots. And that takes us up to Happy Dollar.
All right, Happy Dollar. Can I make a suggestion that we not have the party at Mike Conrad's house? I knew I was in trouble when I got out of the car, and my wife went, "How many balls do you think he has up?" I mean, and then the whole rest of the time, how many Christmas? Do you think he does this by himself? Oh my gosh. We got to set a lower bar. Anyway, it really was lovely. Happy Dollar. Come on, baby.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Right here. Down here in my hidden purse. Yesterday, my wife was sworn in as president of 168 member Women's Professional Forum. It's 41 years old, open twice a year to, by invitation only, to professional women and women business owners. And so henceforth, I will be known as Mrs. President.
That is.
They do. The foundation's up in $500,000. I was late this morning because I was performing assistant duties.
I thought you might be unplugging all the light bulbs.
No, I've got several that are not working though.
Really? This is Bobby C. Go ahead, Bobby C.
It was a friend's home nursing where my dad was the last several weeks of his life, and I found out one of his old college buddies, a man named John White, was just down the hall. And he'd been there about a week, and he's still there. He's doing great. So I go visit John once in a while because I've known him my whole life. And we were sitting there, and I was getting ready to leave. He said, "Would you do me a favor?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "Would you drink a beer with me?" That's what I do. He said, "Well,
in your pocket?
there's a refrigerator around here somewhere, and there's some beer in there for me, but you'll have to ask the nurse, and it's going to be a big deal." And it was. I mean, that was like she had to bring it like medication, give it medication. It was real funny anyway. So we sat there and drank our beer, and it was great. I got a picture, but he's a lifelong Quaker and all from out there in Guilford College, and he told me a story at Guilford School. The Temperance League would come around and talk about the evils of alcohol. They came into the classroom and had a glass of water and a glass of alcohol, and she puts the worm in the water and it wiggles, and she puts it in the alcohol and it dies. And she asked the little children, said, "Well, what does that prove?" And Hoyt Henshaw's another old, he's long gone, but I know his son's a good friend. Hoyt raised his hand and said, "Well, if you drink liquor, you won't have worms."
I think we're going to let that be the grand. It's not nearly that.
Okay, Paul, will you do something?
Sure. Guys, all of our prizes that we have for football pools, stuff like that, are donated by you guys. And we really appreciate all the people that donated this year. It's just a nice thing to do. But this reminds me of something. What somebody years ago told me to never monogram my golf balls, because people find them and they say, "What the hell was Paul doing? Hit it out here in the woods." And the golf balls that I got say Dan Quinn, OB again. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, buddy.
Marie Smith is our speaker this morning. She's a special agent for SBI, as you can see. Deals in financial crimes, fraud, elder crime, stuff like that. And that's not crime by elders. Again, so at any rate, I'm sure she's got some great stories for us. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop the video camera because there may be some things that apply to ongoing cases. So we can't have this videotaped available on the web. But at any rate, it seemed like, funny enough, Marie actually knew a couple of guys in the room. I'm not going to tell you who they were. At any rate, please welcome Marie Smith.